The gloves are off in the Republican presidential race. The 10 leading candidates met last night in their first primetime debate. It was their best chance so far to sell themselves to GOP voters. There were many fiery exchanges, much of the heat centered on Donald Trump.
The GOP frontrunner got more airtime than anyone else and had a lot to say about his critics. Major Garrett is at the debate site in Cleveland. Major, good morning. It was quite a night.
It was. Good morning. Donald Trump was more mild card than wild card, except, of course, when he discussed political correctness. Jeb Bush played it safe. Governors John Kasich, Scott Walker, Chris Christie pressed the issues. Everyone tried to look presidential. And true to his word, Rand Paul mixed it up.
Mr. Trump.
It started with a question only Donald Trump had to answer. Would he promise not to run as a third-party candidate if he doesn't win the Republican nomination?
You can't say tonight that you can make that pledge.
I cannot say I have.
And the sparring began.
He's already hedging his bet on the Clintons, okay? So if he doesn't run as a Republican, maybe he supports Clinton, or maybe he runs as an independent.
Trump had to defend previous support for Democrats, abortion rights, and a European-style single-payer health care system.
I've evolved on many issues over the years, and you know who else has is Ronald Reagan evolved on many issues.
Newsflash, the Republican Party's been fighting against a single-payer system for a decade.
I don't think you heard me. You're having a hard time tonight.
All right,
Trump remained resolute on the need to secure the southern border.
If it weren't for me, you wouldn't even be talking about illegal immigration, Chris. You wouldn't even be talking about it. We need to build a wall, and it has to be built quickly.
Donald Trump's hitting a nerve in this country. And for people that want to just tune him out, they're making a mistake.
It was likely many tuned in just to see Trump, and the unprecedented 10-candidate Fox News debate stage attracted 5,000 strong to the Quicken Loans Arena.
That's a completely ridiculous answer.
New Jersey Governor Chris Christie and Kentucky Senator Rand Paul clashed over bulk collection of telephone metadata to fight terrorism.
Use the Fourth
I'll tell you how you
get a warrant.
When you're sitting in a subcommittee just blowing hot air about this, you can say things like that.
Former Florida Governor Jeb Bush, the son and brother of former presidents, was asked about Bush fatigue among Republicans.
I'm going to have to earn this. Maybe the bar is even higher for me. That's fine.
I would send weapons to Ukraine.
Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker said President Obama and Democratic frontrunner, former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, have been no match for Russian President Vladimir Putin.
You know, Putin believes in the old Lenin adage that you probe with bayonets. When you find mush, you push. When you find steel, you stop. Under Obama and Clinton, we found a lot of mush over the last few years. We need to have a national security that puts steel in front of our enemies.
The earlier debate relegated 7 Republicans with poll numbers in the low single digits to an empty arena and a much smaller TV audience. But former Hewlett-Packard CEO Carly Fiorina made the most of it, driving the conversation on social media, and Charlie winning some praise during the primetime main event.